All right, let's talk about something that drives us all absolutely crazy. You capture the perfect moment, you look at the picture later, and it's ruined by a blurry mess. But what if I told you the fix has been hiding on your phone this whole time? You've been there, right? That perfect split-second laugh from your kid, or your dog doing something hilarious. You whip out your phone, you snap the picture, and your heart just sinks. It's a blurry, useless smudge. A memory you thought was captured is, well, gone. Oh, yeah, it happens to every single one of us. The tiniest little camera shake, or a room that's just a little too dim. And that's it. That amazing shot becomes this digital smudge. It's a pain we all know way too well. And for years, trying to fix it was just, awful. You either had to fork over cash for some app with a ridiculous subscription, or you had to dive into the deep end with software like Photoshop, trying to figure out some unsharp mask thing that just made everything look crunchy and fake. It never really worked. Well, you can forget all of that. That entire era of frustration is officially over. Because the solution, the real hero here, isn't some expensive new download. It's a secret weapon that's probably already sitting inside your Photos app. That's right, I'm talking about Google's unbelievable Photo Unblur tool. And here's the absolute game changer. It's not just for people with fancy, expensive Pixel phones anymore. As of recently, it's available for pretty much everyone, and it is 100% free. So here's how this all went down. This thing started out back in October 2022 as this super exclusive feature you could only get on a Pixel 7. But the date you really need to remember is May 2024. That's the month Google just opened the floodgates and made it free for every single Google Photos user, whether you're on an Android or an iPhone. So you might be thinking, wait, isn't this just another sharpen button? Oh no, it is so much more than that. This isn't about sharpening. It's about rebuilding. Let's dig into how the AI magic really works. And this right here is the key difference. The old sharpen tools were pretty dumb. They basically just drew harsh, angry lines around the edges of things, which created that awful grainy look. But Google's AI, it's like a detective. It looks at the blur and intelligently rebuilds the photo, actually filling in the details that were lost. Okay, nerd out for just a second. The brain behind all this is called a convolutional neural network. It sounds super complex, but the idea is actually pretty simple. Google basically showed the AI millions of before and after pictures, one blurry, one sharp, over and over again until the AI learned to see the patterns of blur and, more importantly, how to reverse the damage to make the sharp photo again, all without adding that nasty digital noise. So in the split second after you tap that unblur button, this lightning-fast three-step dance happens in the background. First, the AI analyzes the photo to figure out what kind of blur it's dealing with. Then, it does a quick cleanup of any digital noise. And finally, the main event. It rebuilds the edges and details, giving you back that crisp, beautiful memory. All right, enough with the how it works. Let's get to the how you can work it. This is your super simple three-step mission to start saving your own photos right now. Seriously, get ready. You are not going to believe how ridiculously easy this is. Okay, here we go. 3 steps. Step 1, find a blurry photo in your Google Photos library and just tap Edit. Step 2, down at the bottom, swipe across until you find the Tools menu. And step 3, boom, tap on Blur. The AI does its thing, and you can even play with the slider to get the effect just perfect. And that's it, no joke. The photo that was headed straight for the digital graveyard is back. It's clear, it's shareable, it's saved. It really truly is that simple. Okay, hold on. Before you dive headfirst into your photo library to fix every picture you've ever taken, we gotta have a quick reality check. This tool is amazing, but it's not a miracle worker. It's important to know its limits. So here's the deal. It works best on photos with mild to moderate blur. You know, the ones that are just a little soft or a bit shaky. If a photo is just a complete smear of color where you can't even tell what the subject is, well, there's just not enough information there for the AI to fix. It needs something to work with. Now, let's talk about the #1 question people ask. I open my app and I can't find the tool. Before you panic, there is one thing you have to do. Just go to the App Store or the Play Store on your phone and make sure your Google Photos app is fully updated. I promise that is almost always the fix. So there you have it. With this tool and this knowledge, you are now in complete control. No more just accepting that a great moment is lost forever. You now have the power to go back in time and rescue those memories. So I'll just leave you with this one final thought. We all have that one photo, don't we? The one that was so close to perfect, the one that kind of broke your heart when you saw it was blurry. So which memory are you going to go rescue first?